What's good, guys? Crew Overlord here, John Wilkin, and I just got top 8 at the 3v3 YCS here in Costa Rica. My team was Hanser here and Simon E. Absolutely amazing players. It was a blast to play with these guys. I played pure Snake Eye. My personal record was 8-1. I was 7-0, and then we gave our opponents the win last round, and then won top 16. Unfortunately, lost top 8 to Voiceless Voice. That deck is very strong. But I think this pure Snake Eye deck was very well positioned in the meta. We really covered a lot of the issues that we found in the format. I think that there's some inherent problems that fire decks have right now, and this is kind of like the best way to solve it, at least from what we've seen so far. In terms of like the engine, 3 Ash, double Poplar, 1 Oak, 1 Birch, double Flame. This is standard. I wouldn't really deviate from this. 3 Die Belstar, 3 Wanted, the 1 Snake Eye, obviously, again. And then, yeah, so Shocker, 3 Bonfires.
Just maxed out on consistency.
So, this is going to be like the same for almost every Snake Eye list. This shouldn't really be deviated from. Souls. I didn't really use this card that much. It's cool as an extender. You can also add off a Dark. It gets the Die Belstar grave, which is cool for like Celine plays and stuff as well. So it's alright. I would continue to play this. The Jet's nice as well. I never actually was able to do that full like synchro board turn 1, but having the resource that this provides is really cool. And I found that like making Borreload Savage going second into boards is really strong, and Form the Jaw is also nice. There's also a few times when like I had Flamebirds in hand, and I would like Jet pitch the Flamebirds, and it was insane that way. So, and then the 1-for-1. That's it for the engine. For the non-engine, 3 Niv, 3 Ash, 3 Baylor, 3 Imperm. So 12 hand traps. There's no reason to play more, I guess. I didn't play Joel on this list. I think that card's terrible. It hits Fire King alright, but like every time that like any one of us got drilled, it was just the freest thing, because like it's just an egg 1. We don't really add that many cards for an extra hand, and we do the same thing if we get drilled. So I don't think that card's worth playing right now. That's with hand traps. Double Econ and Talents. So this card's insane. These are just like very, very good utility cards, and like being able to kind of like maneuver game states based on the fact that you have these cards is very strong. Like you can do plays that like seem awkward and kind of force your opponent to make plays that play heavily into these, and like the fact that like you can kind of maneuver that in mirrors is very, very very strong and worth it. Like dodging like Princess and Imperma stuff, like it's nice. Extra deck, Link Rebo, Dark, Hida, IP, SP, Phoenix, Celine, Princess, Apo, Whale, Raging Phoenix, Zoanthus, and then Formula, Orla, Baron. The only thing that I honestly would consider changing is maybe adding a second Princess. It came up a couple times. I definitely think that it might be needed. Celine didn't come up as much as I thought it would. It was very good for the rest of my team, so I think that it should stay in the deck. If anything, Whale isn't necessarily needed. I think that this card might be worth cutting just to make space for that Princess. I played against a lot of Kashtira too, and they always covered the 1 Princess, so having the second would be nice turn to that. So for the side deck, we played triple Spooky Dogwood. So we use this kind of like as a pseudo maxi to kind of like make them not do their board like properly. And if we go first and just hit them with this, you can play for resources because you're just not going to die. And if you play for follow-up, it's really, really strong. Like the fact that they can't kill you means that you can literally just do whatever, have a bunch of follow-up, SP your own stuff, and like just destroy the next rank because they don't have enough to win. I didn't play the Agave Dragon, didn't think it was needed, never came up, so. Costa and Shifter, so this is nice. I didn't play the anti-spell summon limit stuff, so like this is kind of like the replacement, I guess. I found that I just wanted to play no matter what. That's what I want to do going first. I didn't care if I had an anti-spell. Those cards are like very mediocre. So like having Crossout as that going first card is more worth it because like you just get to play very confidently into in a hand traps. Like there's times when like there's one game where I got a drolled impermed and was able to hold the Crossout, and he ashed me as his third hand trap, and then I crossed out the ash and was able to end on the full board through those hand traps. So that's like the utility Crossout provides. And then the Cold Buy for a similar reasoning. You could main this probably, like either cutting the Jet and then switching the extra deck or playing 41, but I liked it in the side deck. Triple Cosmic, this card was really, really strong. Very good against most decks in the format. There isn't really much that it doesn't do, so it's really good. This is for Fire King. This is interesting. So the theory is like, it could have been Droll, it could have been Bell, but those cards just didn't do enough to warrant the spot, I thought. And like, following the theory of our deck, we side out a lot of like our hand traps against the Fire King deck too, because like the board breakers in combination with like more versatile hand traps like Ash and Nib, those cards are strong, but Valor Imperm isn't really great, so I against that deck. So I think the Soul Release is worth it. And then the last card is just the 30 con for just to have. Yeah, that's the list. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, shout out to my sponsor JNC. Shout out to my boy Tavion behind the camera.
Yo.
Especially my team, and yeah, shout out to my teammates, especially Simon and Hanse. It was a pleasure playing with these guys, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.